Hello, folks. Well, I'm really pleased that I can actually be in a position to make this video that I'm about to make because there was some absolutely marvellous news for me last night and the Pokemon Wizard and the Twitch channel, because last night I managed to hit the 50 followers, which was the final thing that I needed to hit affiliate status on Twitch. I really wanted to say just a massive thank you to an awful lot of people. So there are 50 followers who have sort of said, yeah, we like what you're doing and we'll chip in to try and, help out with that by following the channel. 50 people, that's absolutely fantastic, and bless you all. I am really, really grateful for that. I didn't know if I'd make 50 followers when I started the channel. So I have got some people that I just wanted to thank in particular. And I just felt that making this video was probably the best way of trying to do that. I've got an awful lot of people that I need to thank just for my, I suppose, Pokemon career, my journey in Pokemon. I kind of want to start that with just a little bit, really, really briefly, because that is what's led me to here. First of all, I want to say a massive thank you to the people at Five and Dice, my local game store. They've really looked after me now for years, actually. I think 2 years now. Now, I'm not sure if everybody will know this, but actually the reason I got into Pokemon was I used to play Magic the Gathering. And unfortunately, one really, really sad day, my car was broken into, having just been into Five and Dice, and my entire Magic the Gathering collection of cards was stolen. I was gutted. There's nowhere two ways I can put it. It was really, really, it was genuinely quite upsetting for me. All those, pre-release tournaments that I'd been to, the cards that I collected, the decks that I'd built over time, everything had gone. Fire and Dice were absolutely wonderful. I cannot begin to describe just how good they were, and just helped me out sort of so much. It was whilst trying to rebuild my sort of Magic the Gathering collection that a friend in the store, Stacey, sort of said, come over and try this game. And she introduced me to Pokemon. And I really enjoyed it. Just loved the sort of simplicity of the kind of mechanics, I suppose. Low floor, high ceiling. And I just really enjoyed the game. And then in my head kind of went, I'll do this as it's sort of a sideline game, just a bit of a change from sort of when I'm playing the Magic. So I want to say thank you to Stacey for introducing me to Pokemon. And also then, I just started to find that as time went on, I actually enjoyed the Pokemon more than I did the Magic. And the Magic then did drop by the wayside. And the fact that Five and Dice, so my local game store, did these weekly tournaments, and I started playing that. I couldn't make the Friday Night Magic for Magic. So I started playing the Pokemon tournaments on a Sunday. And there was such a good community at Five and Dice that I really just kind of enjoyed not just the games, but the people I was playing with. So I want to say a thank you, not just to Stacey for getting me started, Five and Dice for being there to sort of support me when things went a bit rough, and for being a great store, but also the community, Alfie, Simon, and then also I want to say thank you to David, who is a really good player, although he'll claim he isn't, but he helped me out no end in just getting started as a new player. And of course, Kat, who does run the tournaments there. So I want to say sort of a thank you to those guys for actually getting me started in Pokemon in the first place. The streaming, well, where do I sort of start with the beginning of the thank yous there? The story of my streaming is actually because Five and Dice did, as for their second birthday, they attempted a marathon. I think it was 72 hours stream. And I know Kat at Five and Dice was then asking for people to sort of, would people do some content, join in stuff? And I sort of said I would. Now, I've got to be honest, at that point, I didn't really have anything to do with Twitch. I'd never really gone on Twitch. I did have a friend, Jamie, who's Sinbad's Revenge, so please do check him out. And I feel slightly bad that I hadn't checked out Twitch and his streaming before. And then I sort of said I'd do some stuff, and I actually really enjoyed the weekend. I think I did a beginner's guide and a commentary on. I took part in one of their tournaments, so I really enjoyed that, and that sort of just set me off to go. Yeah, I think I kind of like Twitch, and I want to do this thing. So Five and Dice again, especially Kat, have been there from the beginning of my Twitch channel just to sort of help support. They've provided codes that I could do giveaways. to help, encourage people to sort of follow and join in. Alongside them on the Twitch channel, I want to thank Durham Dad. I know he was someone who was sort of twitching, whatever you want to say it, quite a lot. And, I started sort of like looking at his stuff and I learned an awful lot off of him. So, Durham Dad, thank you so much. That brings me on to the likes of Twalapir. Twalapir was someone who I kind of came into contact from when I was doing the streams for the Fire and Dice one. And she was sort of starting off doing her streams at the sort of same time as mine. So it was really good that I felt like we were able to sort of support each other, just help each other. Looked into her channel, she looked into mine, and we've sort of done a couple of cross things together. So Twalapir, fantastic. Down Under, great to see a sort of starting player going, and I really appreciate the help and support, and I know you've given me so many shout outs in different channels to try and persuade people to sort of jump across to mine. That then brings me on to Zarboy. And Zarboy is someone who I sort of knew from the it's been a bit of a strange one because I've been in lockdown, but actually during lockdown sort of started to play. And Zarboy's been sort of fantastic again, just as a friend when in from the store, and also just sort of supporting the channel. And I have to say it's thanks to him. He gave some lovely shout outs last night actually on his channel, and sort of tried to encourage some of his followers to go over to mine and follow, and that has got me over the mark. But Zarboy, thank you very much for all your support for the channel. It's been absolutely fantastic. I've enjoyed our chats, across each other and sort of supporting you and you supporting me, and that's really been appreciated. There is one final person on the followers in specifically that I really want to thank though, and she may or may not thank me for sort of saying this, but I'm very, very lucky, a very, very lucky wizard, in that I'm engaged to the lovely Kia Kuki. Now, she has gone into every single one of my streams and is there as a follower to help and support. She puts up with an awful lot with me. I'm not easy to live with at times, I'm sure. But she has been there and she has supported me doing the channel, and she has supported me all the way through it. And I know she will continue to do it. She's harnessed it really and really supported me and the channel, as a person and I really, really, really appreciate that. So Kia Kuki, who is, if you ever see her in the chat, she is my fiance. I am really, really lucky man. And thank you so much, everybody, for following the channel. We've got affiliate now, and I hope that I can kind of continue doing things that people love, that we can make the channel and the community on there a really, really good one. So I just wanted to say an absolutely massive thank you to everybody who've managed to get me this far. Thank you so much, folks.